What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alex Lacasse and I'm gonna attempt to make a 10-minute meal today. It's about 400 million degrees in LA and this may be my last 10-minute meal, so I'm going all out and I want to do this crazy summer spread. So let's get into it. Alright, so I'm gonna attempt to make a ribeye with a watermelon avocado salad as well as a butter lettuce, as well as a little jam salad in 10 minutes. So let's get started. Perfect. Alright, so first off I got this really nice piece of meat, which is just a bone-in ribeye. I'm gonna salt with salt, yep, I'm gonna do that. And generously, and I'm gonna do black pepper on both sides. So I got a cast iron pan here, probably like take your thickest pan. I'm gonna do a nice amount of canola or vegetable oil. And see, it's already very, very hot. It's pretty much as hot as it gets. And I'm gonna drop that steak away from me, right in that pan, make sure it's nice and flat. And then I'm gonna cover it up, because that's kind of like, that's my go-to at home. I think it just allows for nice caramelization all over. And then I'm gonna let that chill for 3 minutes before we can flip it. So next off, I'm gonna make a watermelon salad, which is sort of really the go-to in this weather. I have this mini red wet watermelon. I'm gonna cut in half from head to toe, so lengthwise. And then I'm gonna cut it in quarter lengthwise as well, like this. And I'm just gonna use 1/4. And then cut it all the way down on one side, like this, and all the way down on the other side. And like this. This is some real like TikTok shit. I'm gonna do this and take a smaller knife and cut the watermelon away from the rind and hope this all works out. There you go. And I'm gonna need a little bowl. Alright, so this going in a nice clean bowl. Watermelon going right in there. It's not too bad, kind of worked out. There you go. Also, I have this really nice ripe avocado that I'm gonna cut and just use 1/2. See, my steak is about 1 minute away. I'm gonna add a little dollop of butter. That is also gonna allow for really nice, even caramelization. And I want to do some aromatics too. I have bay leaf here, so that's going right in here. I have some thyme and about 4 garlic cloves. But really, this is kind of up to you to just put whatever you have. And that's going to give so much flavor to the fat that is cooking in. Just like this. Alright, so for my avocado, I'll take the big half and just cut it into cubes as well. Like this. That's it is. I'm going to grab a spoon and just put that in here, simply. Alright, so for seasoning this salad, also very easy. I'm just going to do some nice crunchy salt. I'm going to do a lot of black pepper. I love black pepper with any fruit, really. And some sherry vinegar. If you don't have sherry vinegar, it's fine. You can use any vinegar, balsamico or red wine. But sherry, I like it because it does have this like boozy quality to it. And to me, nothing is as good as booze and watermelon. So that's going in all together. I'm gonna give it one quick stir, and I'll finish this salad with some fresh herbs. I have purple basil and some mint. I'll put some in the salad, and I'll also finish it on top. So this, tear those mint leaves, kind of however you like them. Oh, steak is ready to be flipped. So it's been 3 minutes on one side. Looking good. Let's take this pan off, and we won't need this pan anymore. No, just flip my steak and hope I got some really nice color. Yeah, there you go, look at that. Nice color all around, and that's going for 3 more minutes. I'm gonna have to baste the bone a little bit, just to make sure that the bone part is nice and cooked as well. I'll show you that in a minute. Here, we're going in with some basil. Whole leaves of basil, really getting crazy. stir that, stir that, stir that, stir that, stir that. And we'll taste it. Amazing. So one component of our summer spread is ready. I'm gonna cut up with some feta cheese. Nice sheets feta. All around. There you go. Dirty hands. And probably some more herbs. I am halfway through. Perfect. So some more basil all over. And purple basil and mint all over because we have it, it's summer. Very exciting. So next component is gonna be one of my favorite, a butter lettuce. Why do I keep saying butter lettuce? It's a little jam salad. Little jam is like my summer go-to because it's these nice crispy leaves that don't need much except what you're about to see. So I'm gonna do salt. You could make a vinaigrette ahead of time, but in this weather, I just can't stay in the kitchen for like one more minute. I'm gonna do salt, black pepper again, and some of my red wine vinegar. So this is one of those that the more you do these kind of dressings, kind of like freestyle dressings, the better you get at it and kind of like going and see what really every green needs, and some really, really peppery olive oil. I have this ready. I'm gonna do one more thing in here. I have these beautiful early girl tomatoes. So I cut them in half, like this. Oops. Cut them in half. And see, I have this little core here. I'm just gonna cut it like this. So cut off the core. I just have the head. And one more. Oh my god, I'm so shaky. This one is just the one that's too much. Let's eat that one. A little salt. Early girls are these tomatoes that are nice and acidic. And they're good all through the summer. So right in my salad. Early girl wedges right in here. So, as I said earlier, I gotta baste my bone a little bit, and that's why I put so much butter. Now I'm gonna take this melted butter here, and make sure it goes on the bone here, because the bone here hasn't seen a lot of direct heat. And you just want to make sure it's basically seared, and that's going to help make sure that the bone area right here is cooked enough, because that's always the one zone that's not cooked enough. So let's see, 3 minutes on each side. That is definitely done. We'll take it out and rest it for as long as we can. And I'll put my beautiful aromatics on here. There. Perfect. So that it's sit right here, and how long we have? 2 minutes left. Perfect. So the steak's gonna rest for 2 minutes, and this salad here just needs to be tossed all together. If you are still not tossing salad with your hands, I don't know what you're doing, and you need to just get with it. There's no way to really feel the vinaigrette. There's no way to really feel if every leaf is covered other than with your hands. So go with it. Get your hands in there. Don't crush the leaves. Just really make sure they're all nicely coated. Let's taste one. See, we can see every single leaf. It's beautiful, has oil and vinegar on the inside. A little bit more salt. The vinegar, the olive oil, this is really good. And I'm gonna have a little platter here. I'm just gonna make this really simple plating. All these nice leaves. Just like they fell from the sky. And this beautiful platter, and we have these tomatoes on top as well. I mean, I do not believe that you need much more in a salad than this. Tomato, beautiful leaves. Okay, I have 1 minute. I don't know if I should cut my steak already, but I kind of have to. So, clean up my cutting board, and I'll get right to cutting my steak. So for cutting a ribeye like this, oh god, I'm not rested enough, but we'll have to do. For cutting a ribeye like this, very simple. You have the eye, the cap, and then the bone. What I'm gonna do first is cut the bone off like this, and it's cooked enough. Perfect. And then next I'll cut the cap. So the cap is right here around it. That's the fattiest part. And this you can go thicker, so thick on the cap. because it is the most tender part of the ribeye. Next is, this is the eye. So the eye is a little bit more tough. So you want to cut that a little bit more thinly. And this here beautiful fat cap, I leave it kind of the same cut as the rest of the eye. So eye goes in the plate first. Bam, right here. You gotta make sure. There you go, look at this cooking. Nice pink all around. I'm gonna keep my bone right where it belongs. And the cap. Woo! Timer's going off. We're there, we're there. Cap like this. So basically you have your steak ready to eat. All like this, and there's one thing I really like to do in the summertime. Of course you want to put all your beautiful aromatics on here. But I love to eat my steak with lemon, so I'm just gonna make sure there's nice pieces of lemon on this plate so people can eat their steak with a nice squeeze of lemon. And look at this. Steak. We have beautiful medium rare ribeye with lemon. We have a simple watermelon salad and some leafy greens with beautiful market tomatoes. And that was in 10 minutes. This is about all I really want to eat right now. It's simple, the minimal amount of cooking, really, the minimal, no stove on, only one pan, and that pan also doesn't even need to be washed. So that is fantastic. One bowl, 2 bowls for this, and as many beautiful ingredients as you can find from your local market. I just want to say a big thank you for all the farmers that have harvested and planted this food for us. And our hearts right now are with all the farmers in Northern California that are surrounded by fires. And as if 2020 wasn't hard enough, our hearts and prayers are with you right now. So thank you to all the hardworking farmers, and thank you for watching. See you next week.